about that.
What's happening, Eagles? I'm Colton Jewell.
And I'm Dave Barton. We're going to talk about the NFL and some crazy college basketball.
Crazy indeed.
First NFL, Colton.
All right.
We'll start with the playoffs. It's been an intense playoff. The first round, the matchups weren't so great, but the second round, when the Panthers, Broncos came back, the Broncos ended up beating the Pittsburgh Steelers in a great game.
Yes, it was.
Came back.
But Antonio Brown didn't play in the game, so what do you think? You think if Antonio Brown played, do you think they would have won?
I don't know. The Steelers' overall offense was just struggling tremendously. They couldn't run the ball. Well, the only one making plays was number 10 on the Steelers. What was his name?
Martavis Bryant.
Martavis Bryant.
There you go.
He's a special player. I think
yes, he is.
He's just not as good as Antonio Brown, but he still is a big playmaker. They even compared him to Randy Moss, which I don't know if that's fair.
Oh, no.
But he's a great player nonetheless. And Ben Roethlisberger just didn't have time in the pocket. He didn't feel comfortable.
Yeah. Broncos defense is very good.
Yeah.
And speaking of the Broncos defense, some of the players were talking smack to the Patriots. It was going a little bit back and forth.
What's that all about?
So, defensive lineman Antonio Smith was calling Tom Brady a crybaby, and every time he gets sacked, he looks directly at the refs.
Oh, I did hear about that.
Yeah, it's not true. Brady doesn't do that. But what was funny is Rob Gronkowski, a tight end for the Patriots, comes back and says some stuff to him, which is really funny. You just can't be said on air right now, though.
All right. Well, Gronk's a great player nonetheless, but
yeah,
he has to play big against the Broncos because they have a great defense. But the Broncos' offense has to start putting up more points. The Patriots' offense is way too good and only scored 20 points a game.
And then linebacker, who is it? Gerard Mayo for the Patriots will be out. He suffered a shoulder injury in their game against the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's going to be a big loss. He's a big-time player, linebacker for them, and he makes plays all over the field. So they still have plenty of playmakers. Chandler Jones is out there. Not having Vince
Jamie Collins.
Yeah, not having Vince Wilfork in the middle.
Yeah, that causes a little bit of problems.
Yeah, but Rob Ninkovich, he's a great player too. The Patriots are just so good at getting players from nowhere, like
Malcolm Butler, for example, in the Super Bowl. It was one of his first games ever playing in Super Bowl. He had the biggest play through the year.
Yeah.
So,
what do you think about the Blair Walsh? We're going back to Week 1. Blair Walsh miss against.
It's an NFL conspiracy. There's no way you can miss a little chip shot like that.
Yeah, but the Seahawks, they did lose the next year.
NFL is rigged.
Week.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. They lost. But, I mean, NFL is rigged because they just want the Seahawks to win.
The kicker, or the
placeholder,
the holder put the laces out, which is not what you're supposed to do.
No, you're supposed to put the laces out. Watch Ace Ventura. Jeez.
The laces were in then.
Yeah.
And the holder was looking straight at Blair Walsh while he was kicking.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Yeah.
All I knew was the laces thing.
It's like me out a little bit if I saw the guy staring at me when I go kick the game-winning field goal.
I'm so nervous right now.
But anyways, on the college basketball, in the last couple of weeks, 22 out of the top 25 teams have had a loss.
Upset City.
Yeah, and Duke might even be out of the top 25 after they won last year, which is crazy.
Yeah, Duke lost some of their really good players last year, like Jahlil Okafor.
Justice Winslow.
Yeah, but they do have a really good returning player, Grayson Allen, for their point guard. But Coach K just needs to get everyone together and get back to their winning ways.
Yeah, Grayson Allen's a great player, but he's not the high caliber player that Jahlil Okafor was. And he's been doing great in the NBA for the 76ers, even though they haven't been performing very well.
Even though he got suspended for a couple of games because he fought some... Okay, sorry.
And he's a hometown Chicago-grown kid, so I hope he does well.
Yeah, but a lot of upsets, like the Mountaineers, West Virginia, they ended up being number 1 Kansas at West Virginia. Like, some of these upsets, like Oklahoma was ranked number 1 for less than, 12 hours, and then ended up losing. So, anything can happen in sports.
Yeah, and Michigan State was ranked number 1 for a while back in December, even in January, and they lost.
Yeah. Crazy stuff. Can't wait for March Madness.
Well, what's your predictions for the playoffs? For the NFL playoffs?
Patriots, Panthers. I don't know which one to pick, though. I'd probably go with Patriots. I love Cam Newton, but Patriots, Panthers.
I don't know.
Super Bowl Sunday!
See, I'm a little torn. If the Cardinals play like they're supposed to play, and Carson Palmer performs well, not like he did last week.
Oh, yeah. That was bad.
out of sorts. Like, he threw 2 bad interceptions. And it wasn't even because he was hurt. It was just like
It was
bad
mental.
errors.
Yep.
So
I
if
agree.
the Cardinals perform like they're supposed to against the Panthers, I think they'll win. But
They're missing out on Tyrann Mathieu.
yeah,
If they had him, they'd be
one
winning it.
from LSU.
Honey Badger.
The U.
Not the U.
LSU.
Okay. All right. We're going to end on that note. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, Eagles. I'm Colton Jewell.
I'm Dave Barr. Thank you for listening.